I've been ranting for months about videos that don't have a purpose. You know, people film a video and put it up on YouTube and there's no actual reason behind it. And I just realised I don't have one for this. Well, I've made it back out again, another wee canoe camping trip. I've just come to Eards Point again this time. I've been this area before. It's just on the shores of Loch Etive. I was going to say about 2 or 3 miles from my house, but it's not 2 or 3 miles from my house. It's 2 or 3 miles if you go around that way with the jeep and then unload the canoe and then paddle up here. But my house is actually a mile over there. I could walk home. But out's out and we're camping. Now I've got my usual tried and tested hammock and tarp set up. The weather this weekend's meant to go from being absolutely glorious like this to absolutely appalling, blowing a gale, pissing with rain. Typical west of Scotland really. What I have found is when it's been kind of poor weather or you get the dreaded midgie, when the midges are out you have to basically zip up the midgie net and you're stuck in the hammock. You don't really have anywhere to put anything down, you can't move around very much and it's a bit of a ball ache. I thought I'd try something else. I've had my eye on this for a while and I thought I'd finally bite the bullet, get it and see what it's like. I've got DD Hammocks mesh tent. Yeah, I have brought 2 setups. See, that's the benefit of canoe camping, you can carry loads of stuff. Now in theory, the hammock and tarp tonight will just be a shelf for my camera gear. Or it could be my backup plan when that all goes horribly wrong. Last couple of times I've been out camping, I've actually been quite cold. Now normally I don't get cold when I'm camping, so treated myself and got myself a Dutch Army M90 cold weather sleeping bag. Looks like it's going to be really, really warm. It's massive, it's really, really well made. But when I say it's massive, I mean it packs up massive as well. I bought a 46 litre dry bag for it and I can barely get it in. Not one for backpacking. Good for canoe camping though. I don't know if you hear anything on the microphone, but there's noises in the background. That's that fish farm just through the trees that are just ruining the peace and quiet. But generally it's not a bad spot. There's plenty of space, plenty of trees, plenty of dead wood as well. Temperature's starting to drop a wee bit, so time for food. And coffee. Just waiting for the water to boil. Just did a wee quick weather forecast check there. It's meant to be worse. It's going to be 22 mile/hour sustained winds and 39 mile/hour gusts tomorrow. I should have brought a better tarp. Proper camp food. Right down to the bits of bark and the coffee and everything. Brilliant. Well, that was a total fail. Every time I went to cast, the wind blew me straight back to shore. So I thought, I'll fish from the shore. So I walked up one of the rocks, went to cast once, and the lure just flew straight off the line and landed in the water, and I was left with no lure. I should just leave fishing to people who know what they're doing. I'm going to light the fire. On the plus side, the fish farm have packed up for the day, so it's all nice and quiet and serene. I like it. Yeah, I spoke too soon. That's the fish farm boats back. Really noisy boats. But yeah, it's a night shift. Now, it looks like they've headed straight past. That fish farm has like a depot just at the far end of the bay there, so hopefully they're going up there to anchor for the night and leave me in peace. Slightly worryingly is the wind has died down completely, which probably just means it's changing direction and it's going to get really windy. Yeah. I've got another wee bit of kit to test here. My last phone met its demise and I had to replace it, so I replaced it with this. It's a Blackview BV9700, I think, something like that. It's one of those kind of armoured things. It's supposed to be quite rugged. Anyway, it came free with this, a night camera. But I thought I'd give it a try tonight out in the woods and see what happens. It's starting to get dark, so I'll just stick this camera mount on there, put the adapter on top. This is a pain in the arse. It's just not working. Then tighten up. Take the camera mount thing. Oh shit, yeah, phone. Oh, is that even going to hold that? Will that even fit? I'll try it again. Somebody's texting me. That's not helping. Nope, that's not even close. This is going to spring out in a million pieces. Oh, no, it does hold it. No. Oh shit. Oh, I've just tightened up on the fucking button. Camera into the bottom. I need light. Ah! It comes with a little clip. I don't know if you might clip onto a pocket or onto a strap. I'm just going to clip it onto the phone. No, actually, you know what I'll do? I'll clip it onto the phone that way. Oh, I'm going to need to move this, fucking turn that around there. I can see, I'll be able to see the screen. The light will be pointing forward. That's not going to work either. Right, if I put that on there, is my phone even on? Go into camera, night vision. Why am I getting... It's telling me I've plugged in headphones. Oh, here. Right, you're seeing me on that phone, which is how bright it actually is. And if I turn this one, obviously I've not got the light turned on. If I turn the light on, ah! Fucking don't need the light. I'm going to wander around with this camera now. Right, so I'm now recording with both cameras. The one on the right is the Samsung S7 Edge with a big massive crack in the screen, and the one on the left is the Blackview night camera. Now you notice almost right away that the Blackview has got a much more wide angle lens. It also seems to be much brighter, so I'm guessing again it's just a more sensitive sensor. Yeah, I can see this this night camera coming in quite useful, especially considering it came free with the phone. I'm not really sure which one I should be talking into here. I'll talk into both, and obviously the audio is still getting recorded from my normal camera, the Samsung, but the Blackview at night definitely seems to have the edge, and I do like that wide angle. It's so far so good. M90 sleeping bag, warmest I've been out camping in a long time. Well worth the purchase. Very happy. Well, the weather's changed a bit. Yeah, about 20-25 mile/hour winds. So I think I'll be spending most of the day in the tent. Certainly not getting out in the canoe. It's Baltic as well. Can custard creams freeze? Now I know you're not meant to cook in a tent or use a stove or anything, but there's plenty of space in this and it's well enough ventilated that you can get away with using a jet boiler or a small stove. I'm not saying you should do it, I'm just saying I do. Now, it's been blowing a gale and pouring rain for the last 4 or 5 hours, so I've had to batten down the hatches and I've pulled the tarp down lower just to keep it on dry, or drier, and I've been scrambling in and out of there. And it was only about 20 minutes ago I realised I could have just used the doors at the sides, because both sides open up as well. Oh well. Now the tarp I'm using just now, I think it was originally a 3x3 tarp. I think I cut about a foot off the end of it for something, I can't remember why. So it's not even got proper grommets or anything on it, and it's not quite 3 metres wide. It is letting a little bit of rain in from the sides, but again that's my fault for not using the proper tarp. I should have probably used the good tarp. Overall, a nice comfy night's sleep in it. I say the weather today has been absolutely horrendous. The wind's just starting to calm down now, but it's been horrific all day, and things stood up just fine. Yeah, there's like still whitecaps out there and stuff. It's not paddling weather. Well, as the weather settled down, the wind stopped. Starting to get a couple of degrees warmer, and time for some more food. Bushcraft food. Moved all the tarps back up again, so we've got a nice view. It shouldn't get windy again until I leave, so it should be fine. It's going to be a little bit of light rain overnight, but I don't mind if it gets wet overnight because I'm going home tomorrow. Weather depending. Now, I've mentioned before about always making sure your canoe's tied up. Last night it was about 15 feet from the canoe to the high tide mark, and now the water's lapping under the canoe. The high tide line where the seaweed was actually further back. The tide has now just pushed it back up to where the boat is, so don't know why in the seaweed line it moves. Julie's got a bit of a new obsession with skulls, so she asked me to look out for stuff, and I came across this. Now, I don't actually know what it is. If anybody has any idea, let us know. There's bits of brain and stuff still in there. Well, tonight's plan was a nice quiet relaxing night, but the fish farming boat's back, just churning away making noise. Must be pretty grim for the folk that actually have the nice big expensive houses along the loch on the other side there, having to listen to that constantly. And that's like about 8:30 a Saturday night. Surely there must be some sort of noise laws against that. I suppose it's the fish farming industry. It seems to get special treatment. Well, I've been here for, well, this is my second night. I still can't think of a subject for this video. I haven't done anything apart from avoid the weather. Drank some vodka. Wonder if we're going to get a sunset tonight. Well, you get a sunset every night, but I wonder if we're going to get a nice sunset tonight. Oh, that's just brilliant. My phone just pinged to tell me to expect rain in about an hour. Fantastic. Where's that vodka? What a flaffus. Fondue. This is not good. What the fuck? Why did I come this way? Right, anyway. Yeah. That's all I've got. What? Did you just film that the wrong way, you fud? You did? Right, I'll film this the right way this time. With the camera pointing in the right direction. Aye, looks like the sunset's not happening. The nice sunset's not happening tonight. It's just a bit meh. I just did one of those walking past the camera bits. When everybody knows that you put the camera down, walk past it, went back and pick your camera up. Fud. Here, if I'm doing cheesy shots for YouTube videos, I need to do the pensive looking into the distance one. Right, so hold on a minute, I need to sort this out, right. Where will I put it? Right, I'll put it there. Right, I'll put the camera there. Point it over there. Aye, I'll look. Right, I'll stand here and sorted. That'll look proper adventurous and all moody and stuff. See us trying to make YouTube videos and having no idea what you're doing. What am I doing it for? Why am I making these videos? I have no idea. I'm going out camping or kayaking or canoeing or something, I'm just turning the camera on, filming absolute nonsense. Who wants to watch some half-wit out in the woods? I could be at home. I could be sitting on Netflix, watching Star Trek or something. Instead, I'm out here talking to my phone. Seriously, is it still that hard to do a weather forecast? Nice and calm, it said. That's the tent all packed up. It's a tiny little package. If you're going hammock camping, you can take that along just in case you fancy not using a hammock. This is going to be a long paddle back. Jesus. Got the headwind and the tide going against me, and I'm having to keep the canoe pointing into the waves. This is a bollock. Who said canoeing was a good idea? You know that way you would love to stop and get some really nice footage with the camera? Because the way the sun's just coming up over the hill over there and the sun's bouncing off the trees there and a bit of blue sky. Except if you stop paddling for any more than about 10 seconds, you spin round the beach. Yep. Right, unlock in a canoe on my own, talking to myself. I need medicated. I can see the jetty where I want to get to, and it's miles away. There's a big rock over there, and I've been aiming for it for like the last 20 minutes, and it's not getting any closer. There's my mate, the sealback, just sitting there floating, laughing at me. Dick. He's just sitting there bobbing his head up, looking around like, oh, can't knob. He's a toe. You know what I think it is? I think that seal feels sorry for me. He just sees us half-lit, talking to himself, paddling up the loch, in the rain, into the headwind. And he's just thinking, he needs help. He needs help. Civilization. Yes. Jeep should be just around this corner. Yeah, I know I complain a lot, but look at that.